Hello there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. We are having a look at June 2024 for you guys. This is all about you. We're not focusing on money or love or anything like that. But if you are looking for money, your money and career readings are already out for you. And if you're single looking for love, check out your singles readings as well. But we are keeping the energy as a general messages coming through for you guys for your month ahead. A couple of key dates to note. On June 2nd, this can be a really positive day for you. We've got a trine between Jupiter in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius. And this can be an awesome aspect for you to find your personal power, to take control, to make some changes for the better and thrive. So it's great energy coming in there for you guys with that. A little bit of a gentler energy, but Jupiter, of course, brings expansion and growth. And in Gemini, it's quick, right? So June 3rd, we've got Mercury enters Gemini. So you could be having some really big ideas. You can find communication a little bit easier. And you could just find some energies just speeding up for you guys a little bit. So this can be really quite positive for you guys. Focus on your short-term plans, but you might be finding yourself a little bit more social and curious about the world around you. Ask questions and maybe you'll find the answers. June 6th, we've got a new moon in the sign of Gemini. This is exciting. This can really represent that anything new that you start or any kind of action that you take, you'll probably make a little bit faster progress than you have been. New moons, of course, are about starting something new perspective, setting intentions, all of that kind of jazz. And so it can be very wonderful energy in this. Clarity, crystal clear communication, all that kind of stuff can be really great. We also do have on the 21st, we have not just the summer solstice, right? The first day of summer, but we also have a full moon in the sign of Capricorn. So this can be something big that comes to fruition for some of you. The Capricorn energy, look back to the new moon in Capricorn 6 months ago. What were you doing? What intentions were you setting? And this can be where something does come to fruition, or you just pause and reflect for a minute and recognize how far you've come in the last 6 months. With that Capricorn energy, this can certainly be something in alignment with your goals and dreams, but full moons can also be about cleansing and purging. And a last word of note, we do have on the 29th of June, Saturn going retrograde in the sign of Pisces. Saturn in Pisces actually isn't too bad because Pisces tends to be woohoo, head in the clouds kind of energy, is about your subconscious, is about your dreams and your feelings and all that kind of stuff. It's also very creative energy. And Saturn gives us that down-to-earth influence in that. So with the retrograde there, this can be where things do slow down a little bit in regards to creating your dreams. And it's a perfect time, though, to take a step back, take things easy, don't put on so much pressure on ourselves, and also a great time to do some meditation and work on your energy. We've got Daffodil Fairy coming in here for you with new beginnings. This is beautiful energy with a promise of fun and joy and excitement. It is card number 10. So 10s show that you've finished a certain cycle in your life and you're ready for something new. You're opening the door to new possibilities. This can very simply be willing to look at things from a different perspective, a new perspective, right? This can be a new beginning that's bigger than that. This can be a new job, a new relationship. This can be just a new sense of you. I'm on the quest for my happiness and my bliss, and I'm going to find it. So you can be focused on some personal goals there with that. But whatever it is, it does bring in just like these beautiful flowers that are blossoming, and just like the fairy that's bringing us a little bit of magic, this brings in some new energy for us. We also have the pine spirit here with purification. So this is lovely as well because this does invoke an energy of peace. And this also invokes an energy of pure intentions, clear thinking, that kind of thing. Also cleansing and purging, right? What is working for you? What is not working for you? So this can be really a month for you, especially right around June 2nd. You could be feeling a little bit of a shift for yourself there. And this can be where you take your power back, right? You're getting rid of anything that is standing in your way from your new beginning, right? So this can be a great energy for you. It can also be a change in how you conduct yourself in your world, right? It's like maybe normally you're a little bit too easygoing or a little bit too focused. right? And whichever one, where it's like, you know, different extremes there, right? So it's where you might be finding a little bit of balance in that. But not only do we have number 10, which actually can relate back to the Wheel of Fortune, ruled by Jupiter, the ebb and the flow of life, the ups and downs, a cycle of increase for you, new beginnings, expansion, growth, and maybe even a little bit of good luck. Also those new beginnings, new energy, new perspective, right? But the pure spirit energy is also card 30. 3 relates back to the Empress card, new beginnings, creation energy, things coming to fruition, things blossoming. It's a fertile time for you for growth, for abundance and prosperity, and doing the things you love or finding your happiness. We have Wake Up the Lion here for you guys. Now, I love that this has come out for you because this actually relates back to the Sun card being card 19, and the Sun rules the sign of Leo. Leo, of course, is the lion. So waking the lion is about awakening your inner courage. This is about awakening something in you, the hunger inside you, perhaps. What do you want? What are your dreams? What are your goals, right? Something has been riled up and stirred up inside you. This is giving you the courage, the power, the strength to get out of your comfort zone, to do what you love, to love what you do, to make those changes, to let go of things, because quite often when we are embracing change, it does come with an element of letting something go. And that is quite often what we're afraid of as humans, right? Yes, we're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of what's going to happen down the road. Well, if I choose this path, where's it going to go? I don't know, right? But we're also afraid of letting go of what's familiar, even if the familiar isn't good for us anymore, or there's no more growth, or we don't take any pleasure out of it anymore, right? But we're still afraid to let it go a little bit, right? So this is giving you all of that inner strength. But I feel like there's something here that may blossom for you around either the summer solstice, right? So the 21st of June, or by Leo season, which isn't too far away. It's the 21st of July or 20th of July, when Leo season comes in, right? So we've got the last part of July, and the majority of August is Leo season. So it could be some very significant things going on for you guys there. And it may just be that you're having more fun, that you're finding more balance, and that you're just more lively than you were before. But this can bring in some clarity for you, and it can bring in some doors opening for you, whatever it is. There's something that has awakened and you've got courage. We have great and full here for you. This is a time of blessings, of abundance, of new beginnings, of happiness, of joy, of peace, of balance, of harmony, and forgiveness and love coming in here for you with the great and full. Your heart is full. What do you desire? What's going to make you happy? Because you have the ability here to fill up your cup with all of these riches and treasures that make you feel fulfilled. So yes, there could be something coming in for you, some significant turn of events for you, and this is going to make your heart sing with joy. This can also be something, waking the lion and great and full, something that you've got your heart set on. What is it? Because you have the power to bring it into existence. And some of you, hence the lion, some of you, to get what it is you really want, you may have to close a chapter, and that does take great strength and great courage. But ultimately, the things that we leave behind propel us forward into something that is a lot better for us, right? Remember, those closed doors, those closed chapters propel us to something better. But the great and full energy shows happiness and joy and some potentially great events, and can also be related to new beginnings, something to celebrate, some really good news there for you. We have In Perfect Harmony as well, and this is card number 11. So 11 can relate back to the Justice card, right? But 11s are about new beginnings, magical new beginnings for some of you. We do have 3 1s out here for you guys already. And so this is a lot of fresh energy, new perspectives, different approaches at things, new people, new conversations, all of this stuff. It's like spring is in the air, you're having fun, and you're just feeling this sense of enjoyment and joy and fulfillment, right? In perfect harmony is like the angels are singing, the choirs are singing, they're singing a song, bringing you this sense of peace, this sense of balance, and everything's lining up for you in a really positive way, right? Sometimes we can stand in our own way, we can be our own worst enemy, but this is invoking really a thought-provoking energy here for you, right? Do you have peace, balance, and harmony in your life, right? We don't always. We have ups and downs, and sometimes we feel like it's a big downer for like a long time, and it's like, oh, can you stop already, universe? Right? And especially if you've been in a cycle of learning all the life lessons, right? It's like, okay, we can stop now. I think I've learned a lot, right? So this can be a time where where things have the potential to not just line up for you in a wonderful way, but you have the ability here to find more balance, more peace, and more harmony in your life. Card 11 can relate back to the Justice card, right? So Libra energy, focus on relationships, focus on making decisions, being honest and truthful with ourselves, but also focused on that balance in our lives that we all need, because when we don't have balance, things get really weird, right? And we tend to overcompensate. We tend to fill a void, and usually we fill voids in ways that are not healthy. All right. But this is like the angels are singing for you, and there's some really positive vibes coming in here for you guys. And of course, depending on the decks that you use, depending on the tarots that you use, some decks are labeled number 11 with Libra. Some of the decks, it's 11 is Leo, and we already have Leo coming out here as well. So we've got both these energies. It's something very exciting for you. Let your light shine here, Taurus. Okay. We've got the Sands of Time with the 6 of Scrolls. The Buddha Prepares, card 13. Oh, look at that one. That's awesome. And we have the 8 of Roses. And this is all about community, Sangha. So there could be some information coming to you, or some information that you can discover. The Sands of Time with the 6 of Scrolls. Scrolls represents information or communication or knowledge of some kind. So you could be discovering some inner wisdom. You could be doing some research, and this is where the knowledge does come to you. However, the Sands of Time, like I always get this when I'm a little old school, and back in my day, we used to watch Days of Our Lives, and through the sands of the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. And we do have an hourglass on this particular card. So time is of the essence in something here. So, as we already did touch on, June, there's a lot of quick moving energy in June. Mercury is direct. Okay. We've gotten out of that nasty retrograde that we had in April and partial through May. And this is where we're thinking clearer a little bit. We're making decisions faster. And so this is, where time is of the essence, fast moving energy. Okay. So you might have something that comes up. It can be a new opportunity. It can be a door opening for you. It could be something that you need to act upon fairly quickly. It might be that you find an opportunity, and this is a reminder that the clock is ticking here on this, because especially if you're like looking for a new job or something like that, or maybe you're looking for a new place to live. It's a competitive environment out there, right? So don't procrastinate is that main important message, right? If there's something like where you see it and you're like, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I've been looking for. This ticks all my boxes. Go for it. Okay. Don't sit on an opportunity, because yes, any opportunity truly meant for you will not pass you by. But sometimes if we turn it down the first time, we've got to wait a while for it to come back around, sometimes years to come back around, right? So it's, make sure that you are, yes, doing your gut check, checking with your intuition, making sure you're not seeing red flags. But if everything feels right and it feels like there's a huge green light somewhere for you, go for it. You may get it. You may not get it. Maybe you learn from it, but there's something there to be had for you. But time is of the essence here. So if there's anything that you want to do, anything you've been sitting on, now is the time to get moving and shaken. We have the Buddha Prepares here as well. It's card 13. This is a very spiritual card, and this is about finding your inner peace, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your own energy, getting ready for something, for some shift, some change, some transformation, something new, something may improve, something may leave your life, or maybe you're being called upon to face some fears and do something a little bit differently. So you're being called upon to really engage with your energy, all of your senses, and get ready, because there are changes coming in here for you internally and externally. Some of you are going to be experiencing a spiritual shift in your energy. Pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities. We've got 3 ones out here for you guys already, right? So what does that mean for you? What new things do you want in your life? Where do you want to take things up to the next level? Or where do you need to do something a little bit differently? Remember, those small changes that we make actually add up to big things. And they're actually easier to navigate than the massive changes that we sometimes have, right? So sometimes we just bite off a little corner, and that's what we make change on today. And then we face our little fears if we've got any, and then things become easier as we go along. But this is some magical, beautiful transformation. Personal growth, spiritual growth, physical changes coming in here for you guys. So whatever changes you want to make, you're very much guided and protected, but you're not always in it alone. We've got the 8 of Roses here for you as well. Community. You are surrounded by a community of friends, of family, of coworkers. Maybe you don't always like them, but you also are surrounded and protected and guided and helped by a community of spirit as well. So sometimes we feel as though we're all alone. Sometimes we feel a little left out. Sometimes we just don't feel very sociable, right? We're happy little hermits in our little bat cave, right? So this is encouraging you to get out, to communicate with people, to be a little bit more social, to get out and meet new people, to do networking of some kind, and to connect with your friends, your family, your neighbors, have fun and embrace the community. Now, some of you, maybe you're changing the communities that you belong to. You might be moving to a new neighborhood. Maybe you get new neighbors that come in, and you might find yourself being a little bit of a welcome wagon, right? Take over a basket of muffins or something and welcome to the neighborhood, right? It's always a great thing to do to meet new people. And it's something that's kind of fallen by the wayside, I think. I don't know. Do they still have welcome wagons these days? I'm not sure. But this is really about connecting with people. It's also saying to you that if you're stuck or you're not sure of something, ask for help, ask for support. We're never alone. And whether you're asking people in your lives that you know in physical form, or whether you're asking your spirits, angels, your guides, right? There is this help available there for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Would you look at that? Lovely. Love that. We've got the Page of Swords. Oh, loving that energy. The Chariot card coming out for you guys. 2 of Wands. 10 of Cups. Oh, yes. And the King of Swords. Look at this beautiful energy here, Taurus. Okay. Embrace it, live it, love it. All right. The Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Swords. We already said we had card 10 with the New Beginning and the Daffodil Fairy, right? The Wheel of Fortune ruled by Jupiter, new beginnings, expansion, growth, a little bit of luck, a little bit of magic in here, some wisdom here for you, but all about abundance and the ebb and the flow of life. This is a cycle of increase for you, new possibilities, Page of Swords, new people, new beginnings, new conversations, new ways of thinking. The pages are very curious about things. Ask the questions, you'll get the information, but the pages are always excited to try something new or different. So in this energy, embrace the zest for life that the Page of Swords has. But quite often the Page of Swords is bringing you some sort of message. And with that Wheel of Fortune, it can be something really positive or something that helps you to move forward in a very positive way. And it can be a little bit magical in its energy. All right. You could even be meeting new people in that energy. But we do have the Chariot and the 2 of Wands. So don't be afraid to take a step back and to look out into the great blue horizon there and to make some plans. The 2 of Wands is where we have an idea, we know what we want, and we're looking at all of the potential and the possibilities, right? The world is your oyster with this card. The roadblocks are removed. with this card and get ready for action. The Chariot card here is Cancerian energy. So, you know, Cancer season may bring in something interesting. We already said the start of Cancer season pretty much coincides with the summer, the start of summer. So this can be a very exciting time coming up for you. But the Chariot is about moving forward. And this is where things come into alignment for you. The stars align for you. The Chariot is a card of destiny, things lining up for you. There's some fated events going on. The Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Destiny, right? Brings in fated or karmic events for you. The Chariot, those stars are all aligning for you to get you moving forward, to help you overcome any roadblocks, and to help you get to where you need to go. So with that Chariot, this is you being successful and moving forward based on your own action. So first we plan, then we take action, right? And so this is the Buddha prepares. Prepare for change. Prepare for something to happen in your life, whether it's that door opening or whether it's something in you, because it's something very exciting here. You could be meeting new people, connecting with new people. The Chariot card can represent a journey of some kind. So this can be a journey of your soul, or this can be a journey in your real world. Maybe you go out traveling, right? The Two of Wands can be about planning an adventure, planning a trip. The Wheel of Fortune, you're looking to see the world, right? Expand your horizons in some way. The Page of Swords, somewhere new. So maybe you're planning a trip to a new destination, but probably something with friends or family in this energy. But whatever it is, the Chariot speaks to your drive, your determination, the things you want, and your willingness to do anything and move mountains to get there, and you're never giving up. But this is showing that there's things that are very much clicking into place for you in a positive way. We've got the Ten of Cups and the King of Swords. So this is beautiful. The Ten of Cups can represent a happy home, happy family, unlimited potential, possibilities, happiness, joy, optimism, creativity, all of these wonderful things here. And with the King of Swords, this is really positive communication, talking to people, spending time with the people that you love, focusing on your home, your family, right? That kind of thing, getting out, meeting new people, welcoming people to the neighborhood, all of this kind of stuff. But the King of Swords is very decisive, very clear, very honest, truthful, great energy for communication. And you could actually even be making some progress here through your month, because we start out with the Page of Swords and we end up with the King. So you could be mastering something, especially with that Chariot card right in the middle. Okay. You could just be making some positive moves, positive progress there, but there could be an incredibly important conversation or decision that you make that brings happiness and joy for the future, and it's a cause for celebration there. All right, so really embrace that energy, because it's very powerful, it's very strong. Let's get a couple more cards out here for you guys. Ooh, okay, we'll get two of those since they leapfrogged out of the deck for you. And I'm just going to get this one as well, so I don't have to stop and shuffle again. Thank you very much. All right. Look at the sun. Beautiful. From your soul's perspective, this life is just a page in the never-ending story where you and those around you all have a specific role to play. Yet remember, this role is not the real you, for you are much more than your personality and current circumstances. Your true immortal self cannot be defined. Next message. Your intuition constantly senses the voice of spirit and conveys this through emotion and feeling. Spirit's great love and wisdom continuously flows through you like a stream of soft diamond light. Stop for a moment and feel this beautiful flow of energy. Allow it to permeate every part of you. You and spirit are one, entwined by invisible threads of love. Big spiritual message for you guys there. And your final message here, your life is in your hands. This is part of the keys to manifestation and practicing the secret law of attraction. Your life is in your hands. Then a man can change himself and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought. Remember, thoughts become things. If you think you can, then you can. If you tell yourself you can't, then you never will. Put out those positive thoughts. Put out that chariot energy. I can do it. I want this. I'm going to succeed. Nothing's going to hold me back. And be amazed what comes back to you and what doors open for you. I've been asked to leave that there, Taurus. I hope there was something in this reading that did resonate in some way. If so, press that thumbs up button. I truly appreciate that. Any interaction that you make with my channel does help it get seen. So I'm appreciative of your energy and your time. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button there and throw a like down in the comments or throw a heart down in the comments. I'll heart you back. We'll connect our energy and really get some really positive vibes flowing for you guys. Well, I thank you guys. I hope you have a great month and I'll see you later. Bye.